Good morning, good afternoon, or good night, wherever you are tuning in from. This is BS Buddies Podcast. That's your host, Ian. I'm your host, Joe, and we're here to sell you stuff. Don't click away, because there's no website to actually buy these products. We're creating them ourselves. The only thing we're trying to sell is you hitting the subscribe button. Ian, how are you doing, and what is the first product we are selling today?
Well, I'm doing pretty good. I will admit, starting off when we decided to do this one, I was like, "Oh God, I need to think of some products to sell," and so I had to go online to find a little bit of inspiration. Some of these are from my own head with the way that I've designed them. Some of these have taken inspiration from stuff I found online, and then, as I told you earlier, I've got one is an honorable mention because it was an actual infomercial that is real, and it's one of those things that, like, when you see it, you look at it and you go, who thought this was a good idea? Who greenlit the production process of this infomercial, and why did they think it was going to do well at all when they air? So to start us off, this idea actually comes to me from my wonderful girlfriend when we got home and we were making supper. She told me that I should do one about this product, and so I've created all the details surrounding it. So the first thing we have up here is the amazing Dishmaster. Are you sick of loading your dishwasher and then washing dishes and then, God forbid, I don't know, have to put them away back in the cabinet just to repeat the whole process again?
I hate
Well,
that.
we bring you the solution today with the Dishmaster. It can load, wash, and put your dishes away for you with robotic attachment arms. It's like it looks like a backhoe arm just hanging off the front of this thing. And don't you worry, right? Because I know what you're thinking already. Like, but my dishwasher is in like the farthest corner of my kitchen. How's it gonna put it away? Not to worry. It has a frisbee golf programming simulation inside of it. It can fling your dishes across the kitchen and land them in the cabinet with pinpoint accuracy. Still pending on getting that throwing force down, but it can at least get the dish to where it needs to go inside that cabinet. Another thing it comes with is a voice module box, right? You're sick of seeing your roommates or your housemates or whoever you live with, right? They just eat and then they put down another dish and then they don't rinse it off, or there's like stuck on hard food stains. It will yell at them. It will punish them for not washing those dishes off properly, and in fact comes with several disciplinary measures, including a wooden switch, a belt, and even a fly swatter if you really need to, like little Tommy running around the house, he's not rinsing out his cup after he's done with his juice. Whack right across the noggin, and he's done for. Chastises you for piling up dishes on the sink. You're walking out, you're like, oh, I'll get to it later. And it's like, oh, really? Really, Janice? You're going to put that bowl there for the fourth time? You're not going to rinse out your cereal bowl and put it in the washer? Now, I know we talked that this thing can put the dishes away for you, right? But
That was my number one question.
you you have to get the dishwasher prepped and let it know which dishes to put in there, right? You can't just throw dirty stuff on the counter and expect that it's going to load for you. No, you got to get the process set up properly. You got to have everything like hard stuck on food stains, right? This is a fine china dishwasher. This is meant for that final polish and shine. This ain't going to do your workload for you. And
So
it
I have another consumer question.
yes.
Do you have to make sure the cabinet doors are open before it starts throwing dishes?
Yes. However, if you refuse to open the cabinet doors, that's not going to prevent this baby from trying to put those plates where they need to go. Hey, listen, you got to have a little bit of responsibility in your household, and as much as we want to give convenience into people's lives, you also gotta learn how to not rely on technology for everything. You gotta at least leave them bad boys open. But
Okay.
I know you're worried. I know you're worried about your dishes getting dry too. This thing even comes with an industrial dryer fan that you can plug in and point it towards the dishwasher, and it'll dry them dishes off for you. Conveniently doubles as a ceiling fan as well. Mounting kit sold separately, but yeah, maybe don't get your fingers too close. Like I said, this is an industrial fan. It's made to do work, not be safe. And in case you got some extra stuck on food stains
Why
that
is
just
there
won't
still
quite
more to this product?
in case you got some really hard stuck on food stains that aren't coming off, you can also get the additional pressure washer attachment. The hose plugs right in, and you could just that bad boy. You hose down the whole kitchen if you need to. It'll clean everything for you. And you can just put your little detergent packet right in there, close it up. It'll cycle through just the same with the pressure hose attachment. Boom, you clean the whole house. It's like a we got like a 20-foot cord on this thing, so you can really reach into them hard nooks and crannies where it's really difficult to get in.
Dare I ask how much this is?
For an easy 20 payments of $25.99, the Dishmaster can be yours today. Pickup only. We don't deliver. If you live across the country, we'll meet you at the airport. It's the least we can do. But we don't have any kind of type of delivery ban. This is just going in the back of John's '98 Chevy. Like it's kind of cool. He's got some album artwork painted on the side, but the muffler's a little loud, so that's how you'll know where to look. Just look for the really loud muffler, and that's you'll be set.
Okay, solid. Well, for our next product, already forgot the dude's name, but um, in his van, he might have one of these. Yes, like Ian and his girlfriend, my fiance kind of helped me design this product. And by kinda, she designed it, but she didn't trademark it, so it's mine. The gyro cup holder. Now, you've heard of this before. Like the little kid ones where you cannot tip it over. But this is specific for vehicles. So you can put it in so if you have to slam on your brakes hard because people don't know how to drive, your drinks will not spill no matter what. It's going to be safe. So next time you go off the freeway and you roll over while you're waiting for the EMTs, you can enjoy your drink from upside down. But
Your coffee's still hot. Just make sure it don't go up your nose.
wait, there's more. Act
No
fast.
way.
Act fast, and you can get the Gerbil car water bottle. What is that, you may ask? Well, so your kids never have to worry about not having something to drink. You just suction cup this onto the window next to them, like so, and then they can drink from it, like a gerbil. Exactly what Ian's doing right now.
Perfect. Exactly.
Now
Beautiful. I love it.
this product is 4 payments of $20.99.
It's like $104 for your gyro cup holder.
No, $84. 4 payments.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, 4 payments. Yeah, you right. You right. I can't do math. You right. You right. $84. Does it come included with the gerbil, or is that an additional?
That's if you act fast.
That's
We'll
if you
throw it
act
in.
fast.
We'll throw it in.
All right. All right.
Just
You know
one.
what? I think I'm sold. I could use one of them little gerbil things on my window to just kind of as I'm driving down the road. That'd be amazing. I'm sold. You got me. All right. Well, coming back around to our kitchen appliances, right? Because we obviously need a lot of help in the kitchen. Prep time. Sometimes it just seems like making one meal you got to use like 15 different tools and kitchen appliances around to help you out. Not with the kitchen hammer, right? This is a revolutionary new product. You can't
They
laugh. I didn't
make
even
they
get
make
to the
those.
you, you can't laugh yet. I didn't get to the punchline. The kitchen hammer is a revolutionary new tool to help you out with food prep time and cut down those meal times from like an hour and a half to like 45 minutes at the best. You know what I'm saying? So the kitchen hammer is an automatic hammer appliance, not dissimilar to a jackhammer, but kitchen sized. And it comes with a variety of attachments that you can put it in there. tossing salad, simply put on the shovel scoop and it'll toss that salad for you. You need to tenderize meat. Stick on the meat tenderizer attachment and just jackhammer that meat and you'll get it all nice, soft, and squishy before you even know it. There's a Sawzall tool. You can put a saw blade in the end of that. When you need to cut sausage or bread or anything,
When you're grilling a whole pig?
yeah, you're grilling up a whole pig. You got like the spit roast and the fire and everything. You just put that Sawzall attachment on and go to town. If you need a like a smash burger flat, I don't know what they're called. Flat,
Tenderizer?
kind of like a tenderizer, but without the little spikes on it. It's just a flat thing. You're making smash burgers. You put this attachment on there. There you go. Paper thin burgers, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Pancakes works on pancakes too. Comes with all kinds of attachments. You can get the corded or the cordless. That's our newest thing. Comes with lithium-ion batteries. You can get them at any hardware store anywhere. Like I said, even doubles as a sawzall. You could probably put on a. We'll get our tech team on making a rotating chuck, so that way you can use it like a mixer too, and you change out the chuck to a drill chuck, and away you go. The kitchen hammer could be yours today. I don't have any more attachments.
I have questions, but if I ask questions, it's just going to ruin it. How much is this thing?
This one is a once in a lifetime offer, a single payment of $25.99, all attachments included. We don't have a patent on this. We did not clear this with the US Patents Office, so we could be getting shut down soon. Our lawyer hasn't been returning our phone calls, so we're not entirely sure how much longer this can go. So a one-time payment of $25.99 and it's yours. We do ship this one, but it's post office shipping, no priority mail. You know, you take the risk. You got to decide if you want the risk.
So this is where my ideas just don't have as much fire. But I think this will kind of help kids want to do chores. Probably not like you expect, but now that I think of it, it's not even a chore. But it can be fun for the kids. I can definitely see them not using it how it should be. But we're going to go with a unicorn horn plunger. That's right. If the kids clog the toilet, they can fix it themselves. You just stick the horn straight down and unclog it yourself. Is there any way to tell the top from the bottom? No. So wherever your kid grabs, it's all on them.
I'm just picturing. I know you said unicorn horn, but the first thing my mind went to is just like a unicorn plushie with an extra long horn that just has a plunger on the end of it.
So
Mr. Snuffles, the poo pony.
So for my idea, it's just one giant horn. Like
It's
there's
one big one.
Yeah, that's flat on one side, it's big and round, and then it just goes down to the point. So there's not really a handle on it. You just got to figure it out. And if they use the pointy end to try and get it, and then you use the other end, like, yeah, might be a safety hazard, biohazard, but you'll figure it out.
If you wanted to get real diabolical with it, you could say also doubles as a Viking horn. Blow into the other end for, and there you go. Got to watch out which end you're blowing into, though. You
What
might
one
come
payment
away from there with it.
One payment of $35.99.
$35.99 for the unicorn plunger. Wonderful. You know, that'll teach little Johnny to drop a dookie and plug up the toilet. Give me a plumbing bill I didn't need. You're gonna learn today. All right. For the next lineup of great products that we bring to you fine netizens today. Are you tired of relying on the post office, whether that be for personal mail, work mail, or just anything in general?
Yeah,
Well,
screw
guess
the post office.
yeah, screw the United States Postal Service. What do them guys know? They send your package in the wrong direction by 3 states half the time anyway. Just kidding. Thank you so much for all the work that you guys do.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
these are jokes.
We are going to bring back a 20th century classic. We have pigeon precision. That's right. Carrier pigeons.
I love that name so
Robotic,
much.
robotic carrier pigeons, right? You're tired of waiting on the mail, right? A 5 day mailing time, way too much for you. Even priority mail's not getting it there. You get pigeon precision, and we will ship you a fleet of our carrier pigeons. You can attach messages to them, deliver packages, punch in the address on the back of the little code pad, send it away, and away it goes. And it will deliver any package you want. You can even use it for surveillance. With an app on your phone, you get a real time live feed of a bird's eye view of what you're looking at. Send it in for a homing strike. Lethal and non lethal options available to you. They got all kinds of uses. You can have it canvass the neighborhood for you. Wondering where your bike went? Wonder no more with Pigeon Precision. You can even upgrade to for a bigger model to the Hawk Hurricane or Electric Eagle. The options are endless, and they have even farther range. Pigeon Precision has a range of about 1 state. Hurricane Hawk has a range of 2 to 2.5 states, and Electric Eagle can just about cross the whole country on one charge. And Electric Eagle even comes with a solar panel on his back, so he can charge as he's flying.
So, not going to lie, but out of all the products we've ever come up with, I'm like, man, that actually sounds awesome. And then you said homing strike, and you kind of lost me there.
Well, like I said, there's lethal and non-lethal options. You could just have
No,
it be like a just a melee, like a unconscious. There's the guy who took my bike, and down he goes. And
no
then it sends
joke.
up like a find my iPhone ping thing, and you could find it on the app.
No joke. I would love a pigeon precision, non lethal, and just send letters that way. That just sounds awesome. Like, no joke. I enjoy the idea of this.
Just roll up your little note, stick it in the pigeon, extend his wings out, and away he goes. Even emits real pigeon sound so as not to disturb the wildlife. We don't want to ruin the ecological balance. It comes with a voice box and does real pigeon mannerisms. You can even have it shit on your neighbor's car if you want to.
Just make sure to refill it with tapioca pudding.
Yeah. We also come with permanent paint options too, so that he really won't be able to get that out of the roof of his vehicle.
I just imagine it's like we try to make it as lifelike as possible, but when it goes to fly, like the wings just shoot from out of its body, just flat, and they
Yep, they're
don't
just
they don't flutter at all. So it's just like it lands next to another pigeon. Hello, fellow pigeons.
there's a little propeller that shoots out of its beak and pulls it through the air.
It's like looks like a live pigeon, but doesn't at the same time.
And this service is a monthly subscription. We will send you a box of 5 pigeons a month, as long as you can choose like automatically renewing if you really use the service, or you can just order one time and then order again when you need more. The monthly subscription is $30 a month. If you want a one-time payment, it's $45.99. For
So
the Hawker.
so is it just a one way? You just send the pigeon, it goes one way, it doesn't come back.
Well, I mean, if your friend has the charging kit to charge it up, he can by all means send it back. But this is a proprietary technology. Not a lot of people have the charging adapters yet. It's very unique charging port set up
Of
for it. So
course it
you
is.
gotta gotta be able to send them out. And plus, with the homing strike and Of course, for any of our consumers who might be transporting less than legal merchandise, there's a self-destruct option as well. Completely gets rid of all the evidence.
It's like a USB-Z port, and it's the weirdest thing you've ever seen.
It's like
Doesn't
a
even work with an outlet. Like there's no
yeah,
adapter. You
comes
gotta
with
plug it
clamps.
into your dryer hookup.
Yeah, it takes a 110 220 volt outlet in order to charge it properly. 220.
Ian, what what's what's your honorable mention? What's the
My
one that's
honorable mention.
already been created?
So, and this one, and you guys can look this up. You can find this on YouTube.
I'm
It's
getting ready to
called
look.
it's called the poo trap, and this is for your dogs. This was a harness that was made,
I know exactly what you're saying.
and I don't know if it works by magnets or what, but you can take a little plastic baggie and clip it onto the harness, and then it like sits over their butt, so that when they go to do their business,
I've
they poo
I've seen
into
this
the
before.
into the bag, and it just looks so weird. And apparently, it comes in like 8 sizes and 3 different colors, or three sizes and 8 colors, or something like that. And I'm like, what? 8 sizes, 3 colors. I have it written
I
down here. What a variety!
I I feel so bad for the dogs. Like looking at them, they don't look comfortable. They don't look happy.
And the commercial for it is absolutely amazing, right? Because they're like, cleaning up after your dogs can oftentimes be a process that nobody enjoys. And when Fido does his business in the house, it's even less enjoyable. And it's like some kid walking through his living room and there's just a pile of shit right in the middle of the living room. And then and then towards the end of the video, it's like, no more poops, no more oops, and it just shows like this turd in the grass. You see his shoes step on it, and it's like, what, like the early 2000s was such a wild west for infomercials and inventions. There was another one. It was called like the wearable towel. Hang on,
I'm watching this right now.
I've still got the list of some of them that were pulled up. Um, One of them was okay, so you had the poo trap, you had Floby precision haircuts, which was like, it was like a vacuum suction tube that had like a scissors or a cutter in it. And so you would just like run it over your hair, and then it would like suck your hair into the tube and cut it all off at a uniform height so that you could like give yourself a haircut. There was another one called Great Looking Hair Product Number 9, or GLH9, and it was advertised as hair in a can. You literally just, like, spray it on if you were balding.
I remember
And
that
then
one. I've
and then of
seen
course
commercials of that.
you've got the classic shake weight, the old shake weight.
I
And then
remember for that one. I remember watching because back back in like junior high, like my mom and sisters liked watching the Ellen DeGeneres show. Boo on her. But I remember watching an actress like using one on the show and being like, "Yeah, this is so awesome," and like 2 minutes later, she's like, "Actually, this is so dumb." Like, it's like, actually,
oh
this is
god.
pointless. Why am I using this?
And then there was actually not not one but two of these. Oh no, the potty putter. Never mind. That one's totally different. But it was like this little mini golf thing you could put on your toilet. But then there was another one called the Euro Club. It looked like a golf club, but you pulled the cap off the top of it, and then you could piss into the golf club for when you needed to relieve yourself out on the course. Like, and these are infomercials that you can look up. I found it the Watch Mojo top 20 most ridiculous infomercial products. Some of these are absolutely ridiculous. But then it's also got like the Snuggie on here, and to be fair, the Snuggie did
Snuggies.
it,
Man,
it
I
can't lie.
talked so much crap about the Snuggies until my sister got one. I'm like, man, this is actually kind of nice.
I mean, it's really just a backwards robe, but it does its job so well. But my favorite thing is in these videos, they always show the people as like, "Are you tired of using blankets?" And they're like,
that's
"It's
that's
like you
my
can't."
favorite thing about infomercials when it's just like, how are you even a human?
You look at them and you're like, "I bet you struggle with breathing daily, don't you?" Like,
I'm trying to look up infomercial quotes, which I've done before, but I think I've
Joe,
used life's a pitch and then you buy before.
I should have given you my final product here that we never got to. It was going to be called the Flavorizer, and it's
I didn't think you had any more. I'm sorry.
oh no, it's okay. I'll just throw this one in there real quick. It was called the Flavorizer, and it's a soda machine that can make a soda pop any flavor of anything. Like you take a little piece of material that you want the flavor of, you drop it into the flavor analyzer, it analyzes it, and then it creates your soda carbonation and water mix to it, and presto, you have a soda that tastes like anything. Chicken, burgers, broccoli, apples, couch cushions, dog hair, masking tape. You ever wanted to know what masking tape tastes like? Drop it in the flavor analyzer. Psst, masking tape soda. There you go.
So that's how they make all those weird sodas at those candy stores.
They got a flavorizer in the back room.
Well, I was going to do quotes, but yeah, we'll get them next time. But thank you guys for BSing with us today. Have you guys bought any infomercial products? Let us know down below. Subscribe to become a bud today, and we will see you next time after Ian and I make a fortune off of products we didn't actually make.
And make sure to hit that subscribe button because that is 0 monthly payments and you don't need mom's credit card right now. Call the number not on your screen to subscribe today. But until then, you just take her easy now.